Hi everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Draconian Conjurer, here with Ultraviolent 4. We are playing the July game of the month, and we have just made it to layer 3, where we've been informed there's a volcano somewhere on the level. Now, we don't have any RF, so this is potentially a very threatening volcano, but I'd like to go in anyway. You may as well, at least for volcano, head in, because the exit will always be nearby. So if it's a bad one, you can always leave. But yes, we don't have any magic mapping, so we probably don't want to fight all this stuff. So I'm going to go back up and try a different step. I'm going to need to try to find it by echolocation. By paying attention to the messages that indicate whether or not we're close. Quick check of our skills. We're training a bunch of things. A little bit more translocations for the blink spell. We're training shields. We're training earth magic for these rapid deconstruction, which is at 73% chance to fail right now. And if you didn't tune into the last episode, we've been using a nice combination of shock, which is a level 1 spell that partially ignores AC, and then using that really efficiently to trigger our Shadow Mimic to then do the bulk of the damage. It's pretty nice. We have our poison resistance on. That snake is not pathing very well. Ugh. I always do this, I'm so bad. It was not pathing very well around the snake. Yeah, I'm so bad at full minute prison, it's really hard. As you saw there, even when I get enemies actually in the blast radius and not myself, I put it down in such a way that then my shock was going to hit it, so I got warned. Like, do you really want to do this? That's 4 for translocations. It's at 5% chance to fail. I'm more than happy with that. Should I just head into the middle? In some ways, that gives us the least information, because if you're in the middle of the level and it tells you nearby, well then it could be in any direction. Oh. Black Mambas again. Don't want to dodge it. Okay, I woke up. Never mind. Stop trying to aim it. I think I reported this as a bug. So when I use my spell, it's trying to aim at my prism. I guess it's counting it as an extra enemy. So it's like, oh, bonus. Oh, this is terrifying. The Catolobus, while we're in this hallway here, can cloud us in and trap us. So what I want to do here probably is try random blink, and hope we go to the left here, but either way is fine. If we're in the open, the Catolopus is okay because we can avoid it. That's 58% chance to fail. That's not blink. What was that? Petrify. Let's put blink on B. Which reminds me, yes, petrify is something else that we could be training some transmutations. That would help us with pass wall and would give us a hex to get rid of things. But anyway, let's try blink again. We went to the right. That's actually, is that okay? Well, if I random blinked here and I land on that square, we could just die. So let me do I want to pass wall here? I can do pass walling through here will take 3 turns. But see, the spiny frog is petrifying, so he's gonna get petrified in a second. So it's actually really only the wolf that's hitting me. Rather than risking a blink and landing on this tile, because I was thinking I'll wait 1 turn, I'll let the bullfrog step into it, but the bullfrog is actually already petrified. So let me go pass wall. And if I didn't have 17 AC here, I don't think I'd risk this. But 17 AC, maybe the spiny frog hits us once. It's just the wolf hitting us. I'm not too afraid. This got out of hand really quickly. I guess because that's a really loud spell, I guess when we used it against the Black Mamba before, we sort of attracted a lot of things to us. Anyway, I'm going to pass wall up. Alright, we took literally no damage. And then now let's kill these wolves. These wolves. I'm just going to hit myself. Let's not do that. Alright, cool. Yeah, see this. I try to use the spell and it aims it at my prism like that's an extra enemy that it's hitting. Even though my prism is obviously friendly, and then I have to retarget it and say no, I don't want to hit that. So yeah, I think I reported that as a bug last time I played Draconian Conjurer. Clearly hasn't been fixed, and that's really annoying. No, that's all out downstairs now, so we still have no idea where the volcano is, which is kind of annoying. I guess we'll go over to this stair because hopefully the Catopopus is nowhere near it and we won't have to fight all these yaks. Hey look, I can get a space just by running across the water. Huh. Yaks slow across water, but we're not. Wait, which downstairs are we going to? Pink. Not that one. The other one? That one. Okay. I should just kill this guy. Wow, this guy owned us. We're hearing a distant avalanche of rocks, so that's a good sign. If you're distant, that actually means you're relatively close. So it's probably down below us here somewhere. Yep, I'm seeing red tiles, that's it. Is that one that has a lindworm? No. Okay, so we're gonna head straight in. We're gonna stand on this exit while we heal just in case we get hit by these clouds. We don't have any RF, so we could die really quickly in here. I mean, we have blinking scrolls, so we could just nope out of there real quick, but still. Oh, right, we have Shadow Step. Right. Okay, see, I haven't played Dith since Shadow Step got reworked. I'm used to that working on enemies that are asleep. So if you think back to the situation before in Lair, where we password through the rock, I actually could have just Shadow Stepped to the wolf who was on the outside. I mean, that would have cost us some HP, but that would have been immediate rather than needing to take 3 turns. And I don't recognize this as being one of the scary volcanoes, so ones that would really terrify us. There's one that always has a dragon in it. We could definitely not fight a fire dragon. There's one that also has a bunch of wizards in it. And since we have no MR, we wouldn't be able to do that one. We'd be risking banishment. But I don't think this is... It's definitely not the fire dragon one. I don't think it's the wizard one either. This Shadow Mimic is actually really quite good with this shock. I mean, I'm not shocked, but a lot of our enemies are. That's horrible. Let's get out of the fire here. We have no RF. This is kind of scary a little bit. It's walking around in these fire clouds without RF. I should not be moving too quickly in case that happens and then I just move through 3 tiles of it and then lose most of our HP. Yeah, go the Shadow Mimic. And for all you experienced warriors, am I losing XP as my Shadow Mimic kills things? No. The Shadow Mimic is you. You get full XP for all those kills. I think this is the one that has molten gargoyles in it, in the middle. And potentially a fire crab, actually. So we definitely can't fight a fire crab. I note that we're at 5 pips of piety. You see shadow form is at 92% chance to fail. So if we want to ever use that, we're going to need invocations. But that's a while off. We want to get shields to 15. And I think we want to get LRD up. And then we'll start training probably invocations and dodging. Alright, yeah, I don't know that we can fight. I don't think we can fight fire crabs. I think we can fight molten gargoyles, especially, I'm just thinking, we don't need poison resistance in here. We can wear wizardry, and then we can potentially use LRD to block the gargoyles. Well, it's a 30% chance to fail, so that's still pretty high. I know we have 3 resistance, so I guess we can fight 1 fire crab. That's probably okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a path into the middle. I was already here, we went past it. Yeah, and I think this is, the molten gargoyle fire crab one. We'll find out shortly. That really hurts. Yeah, see, that's the really scary thing. If we ever get injured as we're just running away, we can get fire clouded to death. I'm about 90% sure now this is the molten gargoyle one. And it's like the games are repeating. This was the exact same volcano we got on the Draconian Conjurer. And that was quite funny. I think I was wearing a gold dragon scales or something on my Spriggan, so we literally couldn't cast spells. That's one of the more absurd things I've ever done. Alright, so we're gonna meet... I think you get a lindworm, and then you're gonna get chased by molten gargoyles. I'm gonna yell first. Well, I was hoping that they would open this door here. Well, it's not. So these aren't fire enemies, so that's a nice thing. The unnice thing is that this ogre mage has potentially a 57% paralysis chance. He also potentially has haste other. They all have haste other, so he can haste these 2-headed ogres to chase us. And he has hasted himself, right? So that means he has haste. So he's a paralysis type, so he's very scary. Oh god, alright, well we might need a bail out of this. How do we deal with this? We have 9 teleportation scrolls, so I guess if he hastes the double-headed ogre, we can teleport away. But how do we do this? As in, how can we fight this? We've got 5 potions of haste. I could haste us, and then just run away with I guess we'd use fulminant prisms. Petrify chance, only 29%, pretty low. Okay. If we call off brilliance, we've got 3 of those. It's probably not necessary. I'd quite like to succeed with this. So I'm imagining best case scenario, we could get something really awesome, like a cloak of fire resistance, and I'd be super stoked with that. Am I okay to blow a potion of haste here? Yeah. I've never seen this one with an ogre volcano. There are quite a few ogre volcanoes, but yeah, this one I'm pretty sure it's usually the gargoyles. So what do we do here? Let me check my spell list again real quick here. And again, the really dangerous thing about this is if we ever get hit, is that if we're walking away at half HP and then we get fire clouded, we're gonna die. So I think let's just blow the haste. I'd like to be able to do this volcano. Wait, he doesn't have blink, right? No, okay, good. So he can't blink and then paralyze us here. Alright. Let's make sure we're not giving the Ogre Mage any opportunity to hit us with a paralysis. That's really important. Oh, we failed that. That's great. Which we might here if that 4-minute prism blows that guy up. It didn't though. One more should do it. I want to step up here because I don't want to even risk line of sight here, giving the Ogre Mage a chance to paralyze us and giving multiple turns for these two-headed ogres to wail on us. Alright, so we've got the first guy. That takes us to level 12. We're picking more int. I wonder if we... Oh, our scales feel tougher. That's nice. I wonder if we also killed the Ogre Mage there. Let me check. We killed the two-headed ogre. I don't see that we killed another enemy, so I'm going to assume that the Ogre Mage is still running us down. We failed it again. Okay. Alright, we got him. Okay, so the Ogre Mage is down. Here's the real scary one. See that this Ogre Mage here has been hasted, but we're hasted too, so that's fine. We should be able to shock him to death. Okay, good. And that Ogre Mage over there is being real dumb. And not pathing. Oh, see, it hurts. Oh, he's burning to death though. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, I thought he was dead. Alright, so that didn't go too badly. We used one haste potion. Oh, yeah, see, there's a molten gargoyle in there. I wasn't crazy. There's a robe of fire resistance, which unfortunately we can't put on to get RF. And our LRD is at 19% chance to fail. So, I mean, that's still red, but I don't know. It should work on the molten gargoyle most of the time. Alright, let's go. Let's hit him. Let's hit him with the LRD. Oh, I just remembered you can't LRD the molten gargoyles. Even though they're gargoyles, for some reason they're molten, so you can't LRD them. I just remembered, they're not like the other gargoyles. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, in any case, we can get him with the statues. That did no damage. Uh-oh. Is he just gonna own us? He's got Bolt of Magma and we have no RF. Okay, hang on. Let's put down one of those bad boys. Oh, that did a lot of damage to him. Okay, I feel okay about this. Let's just keep backpedaling. That one didn't hurt him much though. That one completely missed because I'm a failure. It's warning me about the prism. Can I do something that's not prism? Let's try for an LID again against the wall. Didn't get him. Alright, this next prism should get him though. Let's we're gonna go LRD against the wall again. Didn't do it, but this last prism blowing up should kill him. It did. Okay, good. He never hit us with a bolt of magma, fortunately. That was actually... Oh! Jeez, suddenly a red draconian, and I just wasted a move. Okay. He has Searing Breath. We have no RF. Let me just check how much that is. Not Searing Breath. Red draconian. That's 3d18, which is 54. That's a lot of our HP. Can we do some things to him? If I were to petrify him, it would be a 32% chance. That's kind of high. Polymorph, 28. I really don't want to mess with him. See, I feel like we could try to blow him up from range, but he's got a quarterstaff of flaming. I just moved next to him and he drank a potion and went berserk. Okay, I accidentally moved, and he also has a berserk potion. Okay, in some ways this is good because he can't do searing breath, but he hits for 20 damage plus his quarterstaff of flaming. And he's now berserk, so I'm going to say we want nothing to do with this. We could random blink and hope that we just buy a bit of space to read a teleport to reset this. Or I could read a blinking scroll. Okay, I'm going to random blink first, and if we get a crap blink and he just smashes us while berserk, then we'll use a proper blink. Alright, let's hope we get lucky here. Bought a bit of space. It gives us a turn to read a teleport scroll. Alright, let's read the teleport. Okay, now let's randomly blink away from him again, and we'll just try to play keep away. That wasn't a good one. That was a great one. Okay, surroundings feel different. We went right to the exit. That's great. Okay, yeah, so he's picking up our loot. So that was one of our Berserk Rage potions that should have been ours. He might have more, so we might have to reset this again. Hopefully not. So I think from range, we can kill him. Can I call him out? Call out. I'm hearing 2 shouts. That suggests another double-headed ogre. No. No one coming. I hear 2 shots again. They just want to guard the room. Okay. I like this little, I don't know, it's not quite an alcove, but this little thing here has been really useful for putting down those prisms. Alright, Molten Gargoyle again. What did we learn last time? That the only way to really kill them was with Fulminant Prism. Okay, I missed. And he bolted Magmetos. Oh, it does so much damage to him though. Bolted Magmetos again. Oh, he's gonna go down to 1 more. I'm pretty confident. And I'm also pretty confident he's not gonna kill us with 1 more bolt of magma. So just be where we're mostly dead, and then we get hit by the fire clouds. That's what might do us in here. But I feel okay with it. Let's we're gonna go with LRD against the wall here. And again, okay, Prism got him. Let's back up in case the Draconian's going to turn up again, which he did again. He absolutely knows his opportune moments to try to pick us up when we're weakened. Oh, he was right on top of us. Ouch, that hurt. We're quite hurt. I sort of don't want to mess around with him right now. He's going to slowly walk away. In case we get hit by a searing cloud, a searing thing again, searing breath, we've learned it can almost do 60 damage. And if we get hit by that and fire clouds at the same time, we might die. How many teleportations do we have? 8. Do I just reset this again? It's kind of scary. Yeah, I think I just want to reset this. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's give that another go. We want to get him from range, not right on top of us. And I'm half considering actually, because we're using consumables to reset this over and over, that maybe we should just use one of our 3 potions of resistance. I don't know, it's probably okay if we get him from range. I note that he didn't go berserk that time, so I hope that he doesn't have more. Seems like he doesn't. Now let me try yelling again. It's not coming. I don't know where he even was the last time. I'm just gonna check that he's not patrolling outside. I doubt it. Yeah, he is patrolling outside. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's go. Let's LRD him. Oh, we failed it. We failed it twice at 16% chance to fail. Damn it! Do I have to reset this again because I can't cast spells? That's so crappy. You know what? Before I try teleport, let's try a petrify. There's a 32% chance that we just petrify him and then win. So let's just roll the dice. Okay, we failed. He didn't step into us and he's searing breath miss. So let's try again. Okay, we failed again. Alright, now we're going to teleport. So we're just running through all our teleportation scrolls here. We've used 3 of those now. I'm going to say this is probably not going to end up being worth it. Ow. 3 teleportation scrolls? I don't know. I mean, if we get... it's very common to get resistance potions in here. I mean, if we get resistance potions, it might be worth. That's awkward. Awkward flame clouds. How am I going to kill him though? I guess just don't miscast your spells. That sucks to miscast LRD twice in a row at 16%. You know what? If he's just... Oh, he is here. Everywhere I go, he's there. Are there like 3 of these guys running around? You know what I can do? I can preemptively put one of these down and then maybe yell him. Hey, we got a bit of free damage off on him. I can do another sneaky one. I'm trying to think if I should just shut the door here, because then I force him to open it. I hear an explosion. Something unseen opens the door. Yeah, I think we're going to get him this time. Okay, so we're going to do one more prison. We're going to try LRDs. We're going to hope that we don't fail it this time. Okay, yeah, I reckon we can take him down. Let's take this slow in case he does hit us with searing breath for half our damage. See, one of the things that I know right now, or one of the things that lets me do this fight, is that we're inside. So I know while we're in the building here that we're not going to be hit by flame clouds because they'll only occur outside. So the only thing I'm worried about is just him killing us with his searing breath. And I want to LRD again. Okay, yeah, he's going to go down here. He didn't go down here. Oh, he really didn't go down here. I can't believe he didn't go down there. Do I just... Oh, we don't have any Berserk Rage potions. I was going to say, we just quaff a Berserk Rage and then just go ham with our +5 Falchion. I'd love to just hit him with the Ice Blast. I'm pretty sure that would kill him, but it might not, and then it might slow us. That would be really embarrassing to get slowed and die. Well, what else can we do? I can use a shock, but we only got 1. I don't think a shock will take him down. Unless we triggered our Umbra. But that's no guarantee. You know what, let's try. Let's just see. Okay, that didn't work. And he hit us with flaming. He could kill us now, I think, actually. He can do 54 damage max, so not quite. But almost. Let's see. Man, we really are using lots of consumables here. If I blink scrolled away... I still wouldn't be outside, and we could hit him with the Ice Blast, and the Ice Blast would surely hit him. Or maybe I'll just blink here. Okay, I'm pretty sure this Ice Blast will kill him. It did. Okay, good. Alright, so that was a lot of consumables. I don't know. I'm really stubborn about these sorts of things. I mean, it's probably not going to be worth it with the loot we're going to get here. But I have to know. I have to know. There's a large shield of fire resistance. Oh boy, I love that. Are we going to be a large shield guy? IMB is at 3% to fail. Okay, there's a resistance potion. Alright, I'm going to say, I love my large shields. I'm going to say we're going to do shields to 25. I'm not going to wear this large shield of fire resistance right now, but I don't know. That's going to be great in the late game. I don't know. I love me a large shield, even on my so-called blaster casters. And how could you die when you're Dith, you're an Iron Draconian, and you have a large shield? It's not possible, right? Yeah, no, it's all worth it, okay? The large shield of fire resistance is, I don't know, it's probably not worth it. We used what? 3 teleportation scrolls, a haste potion, a blinking scroll, and an ice blast charge. That's a lot of consumables for a large shield of fire resistance. I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty great item. Anyway. Right. Now that we are back out of the volcano, let's put our poison resistance back on. Because we can go back to trying to kill things with our LRD. Against the Catoblepus, oh, I blew myself up with it. I really don't want to walk back through this hallway because I don't want to. Oh wow, he tried to calcify the fulminant prism. That was a bad mistake. But anyway, I don't want to be stuck in there and get petrified. So I stayed in the open. Yeah, why does it do this? Why do you aim at the prism instead of aiming at 2 yaks? Devs, please fix that. That's so annoying. And I mean, you have. Oh, we just got shafted 2 floors. Great, thanks, devs. Very fun and exciting. At least we got a stair up next to us, so not terrible. But yeah, you're often casting spells with fulminate because you're a conjurer, right? Here's another stair up, so we didn't get too shafted by that shaft. Pew pew pew. Wow, he had a lot of shots there. How are we going for time? 32. Alright, we've got plenty left. I'm not going to pick up the Fan of Gales without any evocations training. It's very underwhelming. I'm going to jinx it now, but we've never seen a Hydra. Yeah, we can just stand in melee with enemies with a million AC, a large shield, and just hit things with level 1 spells. I missed everything. Okay, I got lucky because the blink frogs blinked into it, but I deserve to not hit any enemies there with that prism. Let me just sword him. I've got a +5 falchion. Yeah, see, I jinxed it. There's our first Hydra. I told you. I told you. Not that it matters. I'm not afraid of Hydras. Let me IMB it. I just want to blow him up real quick. And we got Spider's Nest for our second one, which fortunately we've already found a poison resistance ring, so I'm not too afraid of those guys. Plus, they're really flimsy and evasive, so both LRD and Mystic Blast are really useful against big packs of spiders. Let me not shoot myself there real quick. More polymorph. We have 27 polymorph charges. That's a lot of charges. I didn't react quickly enough. I didn't react at all, but I let a turn pass with the dispersal trap there. Fortunately, it was not, say, in the middle of all these enemies, but I gave a turn there for us to get blinked off the stairs. You gotta be real careful with dispersal traps around stairs. That's the... yeah, that one. Yeah, because they will stop you stair dancing, and it will be a sad time. This is great. We're gonna be a shock character. This is how you play Blaster Casters. You get a level 1 spell. You just use Dith Minos. I should be wielding the Trident for RC++ here, so I don't get slowed. And you just use your Shadow Mimic to kill everything. It's great. Dream Sheep. We are unbreathing. I think when you're unbreathing, you don't ever get slept. So these guys are trivial. I fell asleep. Okay, turns out that's not true. Like, don't do that. It's actually really dangerous for me to be potentially falling asleep next to death yaks. Oh god. Can I just... there are 2 of them. Oh, I fell asleep. Okay, that's real dangerous. We could very easily die here. Falling asleep, because then enemies get bonus damage against you. We have 5 Scrolls of Fear. Let's do that. Let's fear away the Dream Sheep, so that we're not randomly dying to that. Alright, cool. And where are all the upstairs? Up in this corner. Okay, that spiny frog didn't notice. Thank you, Death. He's gonna catch me. Yep. It's kind of annoying. Oh, he dropped behind. Thank you. If I step back, he's gonna go out of the thingy range. I don't want to die. How much damage? She does 30. So as long as I don't blow myself up. Ooh, okay. I didn't care about hitting him in the prism there. I just didn't want to die. Okay, you don't want to be trading blows with an enemy that can two-shot you. Actually, if I just walk through the water, we'll get a gap because we're faster through the water than he is. I thought that was true. Is that a lie? He's very large, but he should still be slower through water. He's really not. Surely Death Axe can't swim, right? Can Death Axe swim? I don't think so. Why isn't he slow through water? Real weird. I'm fairly sure large monsters are supposed to be slowed even through shallow water. Bizarre. Anyway, let's reset. I'm gonna random blink to get space, and then we'll go back upstairs. And we'll fight him when we got a new round of magic points. I'm gonna use this guy. And it's really annoying to use IMB with it. Let's not go back to that stair, we'll go to this one where there are 1500 yaks. And I don't know how to use this spell. Oh, right. I didn't want to be here because this is actually a really dangerous stair. I remember now. Oh, look at this. We can get the IMB to explode and avoid both prisms. Okay, I lied. It's still going to hit the prism. That's not even true. They're lying to me. Yeah. I shouldn't be messing around there. Let me blink out of these guys as well. Yeah, with the dispersal trap there, that's a real bad time, potentially. reached level 13. Are there any other spells we want to learn? Not really. I guess we should learn Adaptation. It's useful to have in our spell list. The others, no big deal. Oh. Death Yak decided to join us at this step. That's fine. We'll bring him up and fight him on his own. Yeah, IMB does good damage. You can just take down the Death Yak. We're super defensive with our skills, so we can take a few turns in melee with him. We just picked up a paralysis wand, which is another hex to go along with all our, what are those things called? Polymorph wands. And speaking of hexes, I feel like we should learn a bit of transmutations to get Petrify up. Yeah, it would be nice if we could have that as an option. So if I had done that, we would have probably pretty easily been able to take down the Draconian inside the volcano. And we don't need much. Let's we'll train it to 3. That's not a big deal. And it will help us with pass wall. If we're seeing random race inside Lair, that tells us Josephine's going to be here. And she has negative energy. No, she has Ghostly Flame. No, she has something that's negative energy. So we're going to be positive. We're going to put on positive energy ring to fight her. Yep, there she is. We'll just do our things. She's pretty flimsy. Her whole thing is that just Ghostly Fireball really hurts, as does Dispel Undead, and then Vamp Draining to stay alive. But yeah, if you got something that's irresistible, like we do, she goes down pretty easily. Especially if you have negative energy resistance, she's not too scary. That's a lot of Death Yaks. Okay, I did literally nothing. Does IMB them? No. I just run around, and every 4 magic points I throw out another bomb. I try my best not to hit myself. That's definitely gonna hit myself. Wow, I did nothing. These guys have a lot of AC, right? Not a huge amount, but it's not really hurting them much at all. 1, 2, no, that will hit me. Wow. I feel like I'm better off just shooting shocks through them all, because at least that partially ignores AC. And I can shoot down the line. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna use shocks to kill. Oh, look at this, doubles that value. Wow, this guy just outplayed us. He went around the other way. I want to believe this can work. Hey, we got one. I guess we'll just use shocks, because if I trigger enough shadow mimics, we'll kill them eventually. Yep, there's one. Yep, cool. We got there. More identify scrolls. I think we have nothing to ID. There's a wand of acid. That's a real useful one. And we're on to layer 6. Let's have a look. This looks like it might be the forest ending one, maybe. I would love to kill these black mambas before I go back up. We can hit them both with LRD here. And one more. Good. Let's go back up. We're making a ton of noise at that stair. So if we just go to a different stair, we should be fine. Draw everything to one stair and then go to a different one. It's an old strategy, but it checks out. Wow, that guy did not want to die. What's our Shadow Mimic doing? He's gone on strike. 3 for transmutations. That brings Petrify down to 11%. Let's go again. It gives it more spell power. It makes it more likely to work. And it's a 0 aptitude skill, so taking it to 4 is really not that much experience. Plus, I mean, we're Dith, so you could still always become a Petrify Stabber. Oh, you see that blink? That was a beautiful blink. Yeah, I don't care if I hit myself. One of digging? Oh yeah, Crazy Youth has a digging one, right? Yeah, so I do want to go get him eventually. Let's drop some random things. +2 Mesa Protection, the Hunting Sling, Flail of Holy Wrath, the Stones. Makes a bunch of space. Now we have 3 digging. More enchant armor. We got a bunch of those. I don't yet recognize what less ending we have. A new book. We have Apportation. Look at that. A Book of Dreams. Oh, this has Val Clutch in it. Val Clutch is an Earth spell. We've been training Earth magic. And there are also a bunch of good Necromancy spells in our game. This might be something we need to use in the future. Val Clutch an enemy in place so that they can't escape the Mystic Blast. Now, is that synergy? Is this synergy? I mean, Val Clutch doesn't synergize with our Shadow Mimic, but that's not a big deal. It's just a great spell. Okay, take an IMB. I don't know. I feel like we would probably want to do some Val Clutch at some point, especially with the other Necromancy spells that we found. So, for instance, I know the Regeneration spell is in our game. Yep. There's also a Necronomicon, although I don't think we're going that far. But, I mean, if you want to go crazy. So look at that double zapping. That was real nice. We've been very lucky with books. With our book drops. Hydras again. Can wake him up with a bang. Cool. There's 4 for transmutation, so petrify's at 8%. Yeah, good enough. Can you petrify alcohol plants? Apparently you can, with 45% chance to work. Wow. Okay, I guess we'll just port the stuff from out of there. Can you get petrified already? Okay, never mind. They're going ham. We have resist poison on already. Wow, so we got paralyzed there even though we had our poison. Fun times. I should be using LRD more as well. We've dropped it to the point that it's 9%. Okay, it's still yellow, so I shouldn't be relying on it too much yet because we can still have bad miscasts, but it will almost be there. Something else I've noticed, the Shadow Mimic seems really accurate. I don't know that I've even seen it miss. I should pay attention. Also, oh, dragon. Yeah, okay, well, there's a ring in there. Can we fight an ice dragon? I mean, we have a trident with RC++. It's kind of dangerous, but maybe we can fight that guy in the future. Oh yeah, this one's really scary actually. This fort. I should have known it as soon as I started seeing all these hornets and the torpor snails. Because these tyrant leeches hit really hard for 35. Plus they have a vampiric bite, but they're slow. But when you get paralyzed and or slowed, they'll run you down. So this is a really scary vault if you're not careful. And even if you are careful. There's no reason for me to let him hit us. It's just lazy. Oh, I missed. How do I do that? How am I so bad? Hey, it's Aquapop. Got a bunch of old school Aussies here. Sentient Aquapop. How are we? We're at 51 minutes. Alright, let's try to finish off Lair here. Okay, we're double zapping. Okay, never mind. It's not worth. Cool. A Lindworm. We have no RF, unless I put the shield on. Okay, let's put the shield on. He didn't notice us, so we get the chance to switch to our fire resistance large shield. Can we use Fulminate Prism? Yeah, pretty much. Can we petrify him? 50% chance? Alright. Okay, once he's petrified, we can pull out this dagger and then just start stabbing him. We have no short blade skill or stealth, so it turns out we're crap at stabbing. Okay, that was really bad, but I don't know, I was curious to see that through. Alright, if we're gonna do that, we should train some stealth and or short blade so we can actually kind of stab things. That was kind of embarrassing. Oh, I missed again. I'm so bad at this. And I think I've decided that we will leave the ice dragon till some future time when we care about random rings. Our current rings are fine, so it's not like we're desperate for new rings. Well, I don't know. Something like let me get away from that dispersal trap. Something like a +6 protection ring does have quite a ring to it, but I don't know. Can I hit this hornet in a way that doesn't hit me? Yes. Stop doing this! Stop aiming at the thing! So annoying. Stop it! Devs, please. Fix your game. Stop it! Every time. Okay, we need to back up. We're kind of dying here. In my rage, I'm not noticing that we're dying. Like, just stop. Oh, I just got outplayed. Or did I? Okay, I didn't. Hey, we got a scroll of fear. We got 2 scrolls of fear and some identify scrolls and a paralysis one. So all those enemies we just went through for some pretty mediocre loot. Oh well, it's done now. If you come back next time, we'll be looking for and then heading into the Orcish Mines where we don't have any magic resistance. So that might be a bit scary. But we'll deal with it when we get there. Bye.